modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at?
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25.
Now they're using Rice when it said that he wasn't going to start. Keep who? No, I wasn't going to draft him anyways, baby.
Throwing, Duggan. He's got this to Williams.
But I was like, sweet, they're passing.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They got 29 yards on time. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And
I was like, sweet, they're passing on Sky Moore because I'm reading about him saying he's going to start, and then it doesn't matter.
These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers.
You see it?
And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Duggan. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more yards.
Yeah, but
another 1st down.
And I like the
it's here it is. 9:30.
It's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a
No,
nice job.
he'd be asleep by 7:30 when I used to watch
Line
him.
of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
I can't see it. I see it, baby. I weigh 223.
Duggan now to throw. Goes out
Really?
and down inside the 15.
Call me ugly, now you call me fat.
Second catch
Jeepers.
for the day, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And Brandon,
You call me a whore for 8 years. What the fuck are you trying to get at here?
Football so much at a younger level now, way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Duggan will look to throw this. And this is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Duggan looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them
At the blue.
It's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating
Oh,
first
and
downs
Hutchinson
does
there.
not go up on the
Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't
scoreboard,
holding either.
but it
Still
does
guy's
go
running
into the
space.
DNA of a team that's trying to establish
Oh, they
itself
called it
to
on him.
start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's the 4th-year man, J.K. Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. The Ravens at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins taken down at the 42. You talk about this Lions defense. Well, they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Oh.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Okay, here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
They'll try and run.
Ah.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 40.
I try. Yeah.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Oh, the Ross dude?
1st and 10, Huntley.
The Ross guy?
Penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
The fuck is that?
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Okay.
And he'll get this
They scored a touchdown.
46. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him
The 3rd
with a
string, I think. There's another guy.
Coming up. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a
Oh, yeah.
short of the 1st down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
857-yard attempt.
Yeah.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because
that what
he
is?
missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you.
Even in the game?
Jinxon.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Duggan to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports.
I hear your phone now, or your TV. Okay.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Duggan.
Come on.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
He dropped.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Yeah, definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you get moments like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Patterson's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. You've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Let's go now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 3rd down, here's Huntley now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
That was a good open field tackle by that DB.
Strike quickly to add on to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Huh?
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball.
What's what?
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to
Oh, I
want
know.
to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense,
No, I didn't.
the
I
goal's
didn't.
not
I
changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Huntley.
Throw left side is complete on the
Did.
effort. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a
It's quiet at Urban House. He heard that and scared the shit out of her.
Edwards now on 1st and 10.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Shit.
Now this one is tied in out on the right side. Still fighting for more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Huntley to throw. Throw caught by Flowers.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Edwards. Hammering for he loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake.
I made him fumble it, but he
Possession. You can't give
covered
away
it.
these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Oh, he's not stopping no one.
Became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't
He's
it?
not
Tried to
stopping no
find
one.
a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
No, I thought you were talking about Mahomes.
No gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Here we go, here we go.
No, I.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
I think we've had before.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible
Yep,
when they
turn
do.
the
And you saw the celebration.
icing cord off.
Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They'll go again with Gibbs.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
from the gun on third down. Dugan.
That's
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34.
he just got a punt return.
There he goes.
Come
left side.
on.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. That punt returns 66 yards, and it goes the distance. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Tucker with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Williams to return. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
16. Riley Patterson, the kickoff.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over at first and
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Huntley's throw complete there to Beckham. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Max 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Out of the gun, Huntley. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Here's Williams to return. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Lions will take over.
their own 43-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. On first down, Dugan.
Oh,
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
what is a man? What the fuck?
Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw, Huntley. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Williams. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Stop low, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Huntley looks to throw.
Right.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
Hook that up.
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They go play action with Huntley. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Huntley off of play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Duvernay in motion.
Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Huntley. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Huntley eluding the pressure right.
Yep.
The Ravens go for it, but
So far, so good.
and the Lions will take over. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was
successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big move.
The longest first half ever. Holy shit. And a halftime.
Throwing. Duggan.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they
yeah.
hope to convert the first down. Duggan. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Here comes the Lions punter now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown.
Yeah,
taken at the 46. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Ravens.
He's talking about football, dude. I did. He always does. He's talking about him having a big fat dip in. Oh.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Right back to Dobbins on first.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now Huntley.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
I know.
Ready.
Looking to throw here, Huntley.
Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Let's see.
And he goes down.
Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping it for the sack.
Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And Tucker missed it left. Normally reliable, this time no good.
I looked at it, yeah.
And that will keep this a 4-point game.
And partner, a lot of kickers in this spot like to aim at the right upright
Nothing
and
yet.
just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Knock the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly. Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And now an audible here into something else. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends.
Duggan now to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing on first and 10, Huntley.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Here's second and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
Duggan will look to throw this.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 72 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 47. They'll let this go for the end zone.
I overthrow him every time. And
That is incomplete.
I can't use precision passing yet.
I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about
Max Duggan. I traded for 62 overall. I got him up to 68.
So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here's Duggan to throw.
Oh my God! I'm playing like shit with him now. Holy
It's
fuck!
incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Duggan looking to throw.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
To throw is Duggan.
Yeah.
And too much juice. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Dugan. Setting up the screen.
Come on, guys.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Dugan.
He is so off this game. Oh my God.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. A little juke.
Fuck.
Return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense.
He is just off this game. Holy fuck.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw
I heard you, baby.
but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out.
I gotta find. I don't know if this one's gonna work over here or not.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Duggan. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question: do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Dugan going underneath. Gibbs has it, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Duggan. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection. It doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that
Well, that sucks.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
What?
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Yeah, that sucked.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. Fighting through at the 25. Pass midfield. Devin Duvernay. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Are able to cover this one up. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, she did.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Gibbs. They show a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get
yeah, so you definitely don't need to hear that.
He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Off play action. Dugan. And his throw is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On 2nd and 10, Duggan. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling.
Turn that AC on, baby, please.
Probably should have been picked, huh?
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down.
I know.
Incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Whoa.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
I'm almost at there's 10 seconds left.
Probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick.
Huntley. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.